Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you guys would agree with me that during our childhood, when we started walking, or maybe when we tried to stand for the first time, we did fall on the ground, right? But was it so easy to stand up once again and try once again? But still we did, right? But when you grew up, did you guys ever experience falling on the ground right on your face? And then you stood up and also you walked once again. You guys can understand that I'm not talking about literally walking or falling down on the floor on your face, right? I'm talking about, have we ever fallen in your life and then you stood up? But it's not easy to start over. We all can understand. So why it's not easy to start over, that we need to realize. And if you really want to know why, stay tuned, because I'm going to explain you that, and I'm going to share my experience with you at the same point of time, so that you guys would be able to understand what I'm trying to provide you to. Okay, so let's begin. So as I said, that it's not very easy to start over. And why? Because we have to go through the entire process. I believe I always considered my life as a project. So as you know, when it comes to project management, we have different steps to be followed. So in life, I personally believe it's exactly the same. Since our childhood, we started following some procedures, right? And even today, we are following some procedures somehow or the other. And we all want to succeed, right? But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether you have succeeded or not, but you tried. That's what matters, right? So I'm reiterating once, it's not easy to start over, but you should not lose hope to start again, right? So see, life is unpredictable. We cannot predict what's going to happen tomorrow. But yes, we can plan ourselves in that manner so that we can expect something to happen tomorrow, and we can prepare ourselves to, experience the worst and prepare for the best even, right? So yeah, we got to be like Teflon, right? So nowadays you got to be Teflon, otherwise you won't be able to survive. But yes, whenever you fall on your face and whenever you fall in your life, remember the heartbeat, even it does not go in straight line. There is always an up and down curve, right? So that's how our life is. So our heart is indicating that your life should be somewhere up, and sometimes it will be down. So even though we are not able to understand that, because we always want to go upwards, we always want to hold our situation forever, but it doesn't work like that. Our heartbeat doesn't work like that. Then why would our life work like that? It's not possible. So we have to accept, and we need to start over. Yes, it's not easy. As I said, in near future, I will definitely share my story one day. Probably that's going to be the entire video, but I will be definitely sharing, because you guys would be able to understand that why do I talk about all these things and where all these things are coming from. As I always said, that please consider me as a realistic speaker. I know there is nothing available in the market called realistic speaker. We can easily understand, we can easily experience, and we are quite familiar with the term called motivational speaker. But as I said in my previous video, you can watch it later on, and you will get to know what's the difference between motivational video and realistic video. So you can easily watch it and you can easily let me know. But I'm going to reiterate it once again, that there is no category available in the market called realistic speaker. So you can consider that I'm the only person, and probably have started talking about realistic speaking. So in future, I would assume that we will get this particular category called realistic speaker. And why am I talking about all the time about realistic speaking? Because I experienced it. And for that reason, I will share my story on some other day. But today, yes, the bottom line, we always need to focus on our lives And at the same point of time, remember, a life is like a heartbeat. It will go up, it will go down, right? But we have to keep going. We have to keep pushing ourselves, right? Every time. Remember that and try to follow. It's not easy. Again, once you fall down, the only person who can understand how hard it can be is you, or the person who has fallen. And I'm one of them. That is the reason I'm able to talk about all these things. It's not that I'm standing in front of a lot of people. I'm standing on the stage right now and I'm expressing something which I never ever felt. No, it's not. I faced it, I experienced it, and that is the reason I'm saying about it. So when I'll be sharing rather my story with you guys, you will guys get to know the real story of mine. And then you can decide whether I really experienced it, and then I'm saying it or not. Okay, so just wait for that. I will definitely create that video very soon for you guys, and then we can talk about how challenging the life can be. And whenever I did fall on the ground and I woke up, it wasn't easy at all. I went through hell, but yes, I never lost my hope. I didn't give up. It's always said, right, that you are not defeated till the time you are giving up. So we should hold on to every situation, and we should not give up at any point of time. So remember that, and I'm sure you guys do understand that, but it's not easy to follow, because deep down inside we all are human beings, and we get bogged down, we get succumbed to the situation, and that's pretty normal. It proves once again that we all are human beings. But yes, at the same point of time, as I said, we got to be acting like a Teflon. We will come back, we'll bounce back, and we will fight, right? Survival of the fittest, we have to prove that. And I'm sure we all can do it. It's just that we may not have the opportunity to prove, or maybe we haven't been pushed like that ever. We get that particular push, we get that particular opponent, we get that particular situation, I'm sure we will be able to overcome, right? I'm sure you guys would agree with me, and that's a kind of mindset that we should have, right? We will fight, we will rise, right? So all right, so on that note, I'm not going to extend my video today, but yes, I want to reiterate once again that do not give up on something pretty easily, and rise above everything. It's not easy to come back, it's not easy to bounce back, but yes, we can do it, and we will. Thank you very much guys for your support so far, and please, if you like my video, do not forget to subscribe to my channel to get to know about a lot of different things that I experienced. Probably you did too, and you are not sharing it, but I'm sharing it. So somehow or the other, we are sharing our stories. Maybe the voice is mine, but maybe the story is yours, right? Take care guys.